I think it's important that you take a close look at these two shots because I want to assure you that it did not start there.
Don't ask me how that happened. Hey guys, it's Kramer. Thanks for joining me today. For a while I've been wanting to improve my archery and I've been wondering how much do you need to practice to improve? I've actually probably only shot 100 arrows in the last month. So I want to see how much I can improve over 30 days if I shoot 100 arrows a day. How I'm going to track that is by this target here. The center is just going to be worth 5, white's 4, 3, 2, the black's 1. Outside of that is 0. I'm going to take my shots from 20 yards for the entire time. We're gonna see from day 1 to day 30 if I improve, and if I do, how much I improve. Today is day 1. Let's shoot 100 shots.
To put this target into perspective, here are the measurements. But all you really need to know is that the bullseye is the same size as the cap of a milk jug. With inside the first ring, that's the size of a small pancake. And the size of the outer black ring is the size of a paper plate.
The mark of an unexperienced archer, inconsistency. That's my first 5, now I just gotta do that 19 more times today.
You see, I make bows, I make bowstrings, I make videos for a living, but I have never shot archery for a living, and actually, ever since I started making bows more seriously, I have barely even shot my bow, but I'm not okay with this whatsoever. I wanna be really good at archery. I love to aim. So this is my own challenge to kickstart my archery skills. I'm also shooting this whole challenge with wooden bows that I've made.
This is how day 1 ended. A pretty typical group for me. So there's a couple things I realized on day 1. 1, I'm really inconsistent. 2, I'm not that strong. I got tired after probably 40 or 50 shots and I started seeing wild shots. 3, I slapped my face because my face is getting sore. 4, I think it's really hard to keep focused for 100 shots straight. I seem to stay focused for 3 or 4 shots per group and then one would fly way out or something. And so I had difficult staying focused. I hope this will improve over the entirety of this experiment, but that's day 1. It took me 40 minutes to shoot 100 shots.
I continued shooting wild shots for the entire first day and most of the second day, but then this happened.
It's really cold out on day 2, but check this out. That's a little more consistent, huh? Let's go!
And then right when you feel like you're pulling it together. So I keep all my scores on this notepad and then I enter them into like an Excel sheet on the computer so that I can see how I'm scoring. Okay, so I just finished shooting for today, and I think it's around day 10, and I think I had the best day of shooting yet. I realized a lot of my problem is the inconsistency I have, because sometimes I anchor in different spots. I realized normally I've been having like a really low anchor. I put my front finger bottom lip, and so what I started doing is I started playing around with my anchor point, which I know I probably shouldn't be doing as I'm trying to just like get consistent, but it just wasn't feeling right whatsoever. So I started anchoring up here and back a little further. The only problem is I started cutting my face a lot. Like the string keeps running off my face and I keep getting these little cuts there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of hurting. So I changed it to up high in front of my cheek about there, instead of pulling it past my cheek and letting it cut my cheek off. So I made that change. My arrows feel like they're being much more consistent than they've been so far. I just hope I can stop this problem of cutting my face, because when there's pain when you're shooting, it's no fun at all.
This is my last group of 5 here today, and I changed my anchor further forward, as I was saying I was thinking about doing, and I quit cutting my face so much, and I think I shot better than any day yet. Shot number 1. A little low. So it's the springtime where weather's inconsistent. Yesterday we had like 75-degree weather. Today it's in the 30s. And I think when it's colder, I find it's harder. It's a little harder to shoot for some reason. Maybe it's uncomfort, maybe it's the clothes, maybe I'm just not relaxed enough. It's been 3 days of declining shooting. Today will be day 20 in shooting, and so far I've been getting my personal best every 2 or 3 days. I haven't got a personal best in 3 days. I was able to get 3 rounds in a row over 300, but the last 3 rounds I've been under 300. So today, it's really nice out. I'm gonna see if I can get another round over 300 and hopefully get my personal best. The reason I think I haven't been able to get a new personal best is because I've been changing around my release. It doesn't feel right, and I know my form's not great, and so I know I'm plucking it and I'm plucking the string. But here's the thing that I'm realizing here on day 20, I've got like 10 days left, and I just need to shoot what's comfortable for now and work on form later. It's kind of like basketball. I used to play basketball, and you can see somebody with awful form, but if they're consistent in it, they can hit the same mark. They can make their shots over and over, and there's even people who make the NBA that is just like, are you kidding me? How do you shoot like that? So I'm assuming archery is relatable and that my form may not be perfect. I know it's nothing close to perfect, but I can work on my form later. But for the rest of this experiment, I'm trying to see how much I can improve. And that's the goal, is improvement within 30 days. So I'm gonna shoot what is comfortable for now, and then later I can change my form, but we're gonna see how high we can get. What if we could get a score above 350? Now that would be crazy. That's gonna be the goal from here on out. Shoot comfortable form, focus on the target, let my body naturally release the arrow. Don't think about the form. Whenever I think about the form, I have wild shots all the time. Focus on that bullseye, release the arrows. Let's see if we can have the best day yet. So it was nice out, and now it's thundering in the background, so we better hurry this up. Gotta get you out of here. Back in the shop. I didn't get too wet. I'm gonna enter these real quick. Well, that's not good. 258. I knew it wasn't a very good day, but that's really bad. Last time I did that bad was 12 days ago. You know, there's something that I noticed. I looked at some of that slow-mo footage and the arrows are just whack, like not tuned at all to the bow. So I'm gonna do a little work on my setup. My setup's not the problem, I'm the problem. But
Maybe if that can give me confidence and help me out a little bit, we'll do better tomorrow. I also need to reface my target. I'm gonna turn it around and paint on the other side. Fresh start tomorrow. We need to break our record. Kind of hit that point a couple days ago where I was like, I can't believe I'm shooting this good, and I was scared to like kind of continue because I didn't think I could keep improving. But I realized that mindset that I had is hindering me from improving because I was thinking I was at my max as good as I was able to shoot. Slap that mindset out of my head. We're gonna improve in the next 5 to 7 days. We're going to improve. We're gonna break our PB. This is day 27, 3 days left. This is real time shooting, real speed shooting, and this is pretty much how this day went. It went fantastic. Everything just felt on. This is one of those magical days that you really enjoy shooting. But even with a day of shooting 349 out of 500 possible points, I thought I could still do better and hit my goal of shooting a 350. Here's a side-by-side comparison of my worst day, day 3, to my best day, day 27. You can see how my arrows are so much more consistently and concise than the beginning. I am so pumped for how much I've already improved so far. It's a beautiful morning here on day 30. Today, I'm gonna try to beat 350 on my score. The target's fallen apart. I'm down to 3 arrows, but it's a beautiful morning. Let's get right to shooting. Let's go. That's 2 in there. See if we can get the third one. Let me show you this. Not bad, that's 3 4s for the start. I'll take a 4-inch group any day. I don't know if today will go the distance, but this is the last 3 shots. It's been a good day overall. I'm telling you, you're not even watching me and the pressure you give me. This is... All right, so this is real life, how it actually went. Highly disappointing for me on the last 3 shots. It looks like I might have got a 1 down there on the bottom right. The other 2 were in there. It was just a lack of focus and frustration. Gosh, Okay, so I'm gonna put these numbers in real quick. It looks pretty good. It's gonna be close, we're gonna see. The last 4 days ago, I got my PB at 349, and then I got 316 and 320, so it dropped quite a bit. We're going for 350. See if we equal 100. I have 3 more shots. I have 3 more shots. Let's calculate this up real quick. 325, so 3 more shots, even if I get 5s, I'm gonna be 340. Ugh! All right, let's hit down the last 3 shots. 334. Man, I was really hoping to be able to end up going with a bang where I could be like, 351, yeah, yeah!